There we go. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here. Who am I with today? Brian Galke.
Yes. It's almost like Brian Galke, almost the same guy.
Did I say Galke?
Yep.
Galk.
Inner Steve Sims.
Yeah, well, the problem is in July, all this stuff pops up because I think it was his birthday month. I think he was the 8th or the 7th.
He passed a year ago, just like last week.
Wow. Yeah, I've been seeing all these videos pop up, not videos, but pictures of him and myself during this period of time.
Well, because he always did the speakeasy. It was around this time of year.
No, this is when I first met him in September. So that stuff was.
Oh, really? Because a bunch of memories have been popping up with a lot of speakeasy people. It's his birthday, Martha's birthday, Brian Bogert's birthday.
My birthday.
Your birthday. I know. Well, we talked about yours the other week. Yeah. Oh, you damn speakeasy
my daughter's
people.
Birthday. Now my daughter-in-law's birthday. The new baby's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's birthday. So it's a
all the cool
poor
kids.
month. It's a poor month. Yeah. I have no money left over.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
So did you see that Fable 5 is back?
I saw it, and it said it cut off on 2019.
It's included in the $200 version.
Oh, so I only have the $20 version. It said, hey, you get 100 credits, $100 to use between now. But they said, we shut you off on the 19th. But, I think you and I talked about this yesterday or the day before. Google's catching up. So supposedly Gemini is like new video creation. Everything else is just
I have that stuff over there because it's good, but it's not as. It's funny how people put stuff on Instagram, how amazing things are, and it's the new ChatGPT Canva killer, when in reality only part of it is, not everything else. And just don't read the headlines. It's all hype.
Yeah, you gotta get in and play with it. For something good, I've only been focused on the contract work I'm doing and then the flashcards. So kiddo, cards, work, that's it. So I haven't played with any of the other stuff because I'm got to get one project done. So
actually I want to go back because Lovable, their SEO now is even better than it was a month ago.
Yeah.
I just went back in there. I was like, what the heck? It even was like, you need to add this to your website. This part on there, but I already have a BAH. No, you don't have this one. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was arguing with me. But then it was all, it's gotten so involved that it's, I have people telling me to do my Ed Parcaut site again. They're going to do it again in WordPress. And I'm like, I don't want to do it in WordPress. It's too hard to move stuff. Now, unless you have a AI that's connected with WordPress, you say, do this, and it does it, then I'm okay with it. But
I think I told you, GoHighLevel now has the new AI. What was it? I was just playing with it a few minutes ago.
Is it better?
It's getting there, but the problem is like it's not looking at my current page. So it's like, oh, well, do you want to use this color? I'm like, use what we have, because it's trying to create from new. So it's called AI Power Builder.
Go to have it make a brand. Your brand.
I've got a brand guide, but it doesn't ask you for that.
Drop it in there and say, here's my brand guide. Use my brand guide. You have to. It didn't ask me for that. You got to give it to it.
Well, but I'm in my GoHighLevel, which knows all my shit. It should.
No, it doesn't. Not.
I know it's using external stuff. So
it's like you've been in a classroom with a bunch of people and you walk in. They all know me.
They should. Yeah, so I just started that before here because I've got the big Inman conferences next week, and
Mr. Bragger.
Well, now what I'm trying to do is get all my ducks in a row, whatever you want to say, because right now I'm like, okay, wait a minute, we got to rethink how when somebody scans a QR code, where are they going? Why am I just sending them the cheat sheet instead of sending them to a landing page? So I'm revamping everything before next week, and that's like I'm going to be heads down from now till I leave on Tuesday. With those three things I mentioned.
Good thing that you can change your QR code to wherever you want it to go at any time.
Yes, that's the important thing, because I have to turn in the PowerPoint today. Right.
So you can just create this. I think shortfuse.io has those.
Right. So that's what I'm going to have to work on is, all right, where we're landing. But I think instead of sending them the PDF, I'm going to send them to a landing page that they can download the PDF.
Right.
You know, that way I'm not running into issues of their text messages, email servers, anything like that, and I can talk about other things. So
you can change the page constantly, and you can change. You got to have the same QR code on your website, but then it changes for each place you talk to go to a different landing page of how you want it.
Exactly. And that's the goal, because this one's real estate focused. So why not have a real estate page for them to land on?
Yeah. And the thing that they look at is, because that's real estate. I mean, that average commission in California, because you're in San Diego, so down there is probably 1.2 million.
Right.
So, that's over 30 grand one side.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that can be some big dollars to quickly get those people to connect with you. And so that's how I would focus on it.
That's my whole goal. You know, it was the book. The book is done. I'm waiting for a hard copy to come in. Now it's, what do I need for Inman in San Diego? That's it.
What you could do is take part of your book and give them a chapter of the book as a PDF for this on this landing page, and say, hey, my book's coming out this time. I want to give you a copy of it. This is of this chapter and and let me know what you think. You know what I mean? Give them a sample.
Yeah. That's just my head is spinning with stuff I got to do. So anyway, what about you? What have you been working on since you're back?
Nothing. Just sitting around doing nothing.
Well, hey, it's good to have goals.
No, my problem this week has been my normal business, which is lending. I've been dealing with that stuff and and it's like all of a sudden, after the 2 weeks I was going to take to do stuff I want to do in AI, my wife's like, I'm taking to San Diego to La Jolla. So I had to do that, and I get back, and now I'm slammed with a ton of other business, and I'm trying to still get into my other businesses to get those things going. So it's like you. It's like you're all over the place trying to get stuff done. You just need to focus on one of them to get it off your thing, and then go to the next one. The problem is, this one pops up, you got to deal with it, and then now you got to go deal with this one, and then you got to deal with this one, and you haven't finished any of them.
Well, that's a goal. Like right now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 50 more flashcards to go. Oh shit, maybe even more.
Well, you haven't got to the body stuff yet.
Right. No. Well, this is just replacing. So I'm to the L's in the alphabet here, and that's
so
about halfway.
The liars.
Yeah. So this is going to be, I'm not going to leave the house. Well, I was supposed to go to San Francisco, and I don't think that one's going to happen. So all I'm focused on this weekend then is just wrapping up the flashcards and getting ready for San Diego.
Because you got that on your landing page too, a sample of those. And then that way they can see kind of what they can play with. And then you can limit it on there, if you use Lovable, how many times they can look at it and play with it before they have to buy it.
Yep. So originally we made it that they had to give information to look, and then they came back and said, nah, that's not a good practice. Let them see them for free. Then, X amount of times, like you said. So limit it to X amount of cards, X amount of logins, and then they have to create an account, and then give them a monthly price and a other price. And then the other thing I'll do once I'm done with that is I'll turn around and revamp that whole landing page, because right now it's just kind of it was good for when we created it, right? Like 9 months ago. And now I'm going to go back in and make it the decoding deck, new graphics, new everything.
So and that landing page is in GoHighLevel, right?
Nope. That landing page is in Lovable.
Oh, that's easy to fix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just need to give it direction. It wrote the first one for me with the old flashcards. Now with the new look, the new design, everything, I'll get it redone before. All my goal is before San Diego. That's my new phrase for next week. When are flashcards gonna be done? Before San Diego.
When is that date?
So I speak on the 30th, but I fly out on the 28th.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Got some VIP things to go to, sir.
You can still play with it. You going to the birthday party I saw was happening?
I don't know.
Reads.
No, that's the next weekend. No, this is San Diego is Inman Connect. Right. And they've got VIP dinners. And so VIP dinners on the 28th, 29th. I speak on the 30th, and I grab an early flight home on the 31st. So, but it's cool because I'm speaking twice. So I speak on the main stage, and then they gave me a breakout after that so people can come up, because it was such a hit last time. They gave me 30 minutes. People stayed for 2.5 hours. So like, all right, we're going to put him on the second stage in the expo hall and let everybody come in, and all the vendors can meet him too.
All right. So I think you're getting rid of everybody because you're talking about your talk.
It could be. So,
all right. So you haven't. So the AI you're playing with is what you're using to make your flashcards.
yep.
And I remember before you started to do this, how reluctant you were about trying to use Lovable to do it.
It's still so Lovable isn't.
Well, I know, but that was how you created that first thing, right?
No, Codex. Well, okay. Here's what I use Lovable for. Create the idea of flashcards. Yes, for that. The design is Codex for the headshots, and then ChatGPT for the flashcards.
No, but didn't you start in Lovable and it created a certain, you just used the original flashcards originally in Lovable?
Yeah, so Lovable created where it could flip. It did the animation with them.
Right. Yes. Well, I'm just saying, but it started you down this path.
Correct. Yeah, we were on a Ignite call and somebody said, hey, I used it for flashcards. I'm like, I want to use it for flashcards.
Right. Yeah, that was the person who was doing the tarot cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that was not an amazing thing.
No, but it gave me the idea.
No, I'm just saying even with theirs when they created it. But you got to remember that was almost 9 months ago.
Correct. It was November.
And we were just saying how the difference is with Lovable today, just in the SEO, not about anything. Look at the difference in everything. I mean, I'm going back through and revamping everything I've created with the new Claude and the new this and the new that. And even Replit is totally different night and day than it was. Everything is getting more advanced and more advanced.
Yep. And then it's all fixed itself. That's like we talked about in GoHighLevel right now. It's still kind of wonky because it's new. And in a few months, it'll be streamlined, just kind of like everything else is.
And that's at that point, then people will go, okay, I want to go over here. But then there's going to be reasons to use other things and not necessarily do that, because some of us are going back to humans to answer the phones because it just seems like that's what people want. Now, when I order my mask and everything else from my CPAP, I don't care if the thing says, you have these supplies that's available for order. Okay. Thank you. Send them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. I don't need to speak to somebody. But if it's about loans or mortgages or this or that, I want to talk to somebody.
If you have troubles, you want humans. That's the basic fact. Airlines, all these things have tried to put you, hi, I'm your automated. Can you tell me the issue? I'm like, operator, attendant, whatever it is.
Well, that's the old zero. Yeah. Hitting that the zero back in the day, trying to bypass the whole system.
Yes. But people when they have issues, they want to talk to a person. They want empathy, not efficiency.
Oh, is that what it is, mister? Is that what your new talk's about?
It should be.
You should be talking about that. How everybody went to AI. They did. Everybody went to AI on everything. And the funny thing, when I went back to the place that answer my phones and you don't know their answering service, their whole big push is the fact that everybody went to AI and nobody's hanging up.
Mm-hmm. It's no different when call centers went from operators and people answering to automation. That's when the frustration started. But it all depends on what you're calling for, as if you care. Like you said, if it's to confirm something, sure, I'll deal with AI all day long. If I need to change an air flight, there's that fear of the computer won't understand what I need. A person will. And so that's why you just end up saying operator, representative, whatever. But it is to the point where now
for the young people, that's when you picked up the phone and you actually dialed his number, and then somebody
not just in the chat. Well, that's a good point. Who was I? I was on something, and it was faster to go through their chat. It may have been through AA. Like one time, American
Apple, and AMX.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, Amex is a great example.
Yeah,
Amazon.
My wife does it all the time. That's how I know.
Yeah. Amazon's the same way. If you get to the chat, you can get your stuff handled super quick. If you wait for a person, who knows how long you're going to wait.
Yeah. So I can't wait. I've got Fable 5 back, and I want it because I was using it when it first came out. And it was making some major changes. Then it's like, we're gone. Sorry.
Yeah. Joe gave me that whole script that he did about when we need to have him on. He's back from Europe.
Yeah. He was supposed to send that to me.
Oh, okay. Well, hit him up. But yeah, I feel like it's my wall don't look right. Okay. Yeah, so I should have done it before they took away Fable, and I just got sidetracked. Like I said, I was focused on the cards, not everything else.
Stay focused. Don't worry about it. And that's what you need to know. Stop worrying about everything else going on. Just focus on one thing you need to get done and get it done.
Yeah.
Then move on to something else. And stop
100%.
worrying about what's going on around you. it's like this is an old statement, keeping up with the Joneses.
Yep.
That whole thing with cars and all that. That's what everybody's trying to do. A lot of people are trying to keep up. There's just no way to stay up. Some of these people, we know that's all they do. They just stay on top of the AI. That's it. And then you tell all of us about it.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even build anything. They just tell us about what they heard.
And that's where people are getting to. And you and I have talked about this before. You signed up with somebody who promised something, they never delivered it. And then, so what ends up happening? You get chargebacks. You go back and say, hey, give me my money back. Then people never trust that person again. So it's fine to dabble in things, but if you keep dabbling and not delivering, it's a whole other issue. We talked about in one of the other groups we're in. One of the things I signed up for a year ago in September was they were going to help write your copy and everything else. And we're still here almost a year later, don't have it yet. Right now, have they provided other things of value? Yes, but that was something that it was that, and they were going to do a small business, like how to get an SBA loan, and there was something else they're going to do on business that they didn't because they jumped with all the AI stuff, which has been cool stuff. But it's one of those things of but what I signed up for was supposed to have those two things, and people don't forget when they sign up for something, even if you give them cool new other things. People in the back of their mind, an open loop is, well, I signed up for this. When will that thing get delivered? You know what I mean?
So did you know that the White House is finalizing a voluntary framework with OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google? Federal agencies get up to 30 days to review a new frontiers model, national security implications before public release. Evaluation benchmarks are classified, announcements expected before August 1st.
Interesting.
Yeah. So so CNBC reported that White House is effectively dictating frontier model access. The gap in all this, Meta is not in the deal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I've seen recently a ton of, and just because you mentioned it, these flock cameras and AI and everything else. If everything that you read about if everything on the internet's true, it is a very interesting world that we're in.
Flock. What do you mean flock?
These new flock cameras. Have you not? So I guess there's a company.
Remember, I don't leave my house ever.
Yeah, I know, but it's just been all over social media the last week or two.
I do not consume most social media.
Okay, well, I'll fill you in then. There are these flock cameras that were supposed to be used for, by law enforcement for all these reasons. Well, now they're scanning every single license plate. They're doing all these things. So people are going out and putting up there's a website called like Deflocked. They're going in and telling you where all the cameras are. And then people are going and buying like laser pens to aim at the camera to like disable it and all kinds of things, just because they feel like it's an overstepping in privacy. Like, yes.
So we have license plate readers here all over the place.
Right. Well, these are cameras everywhere now. And then this one that I heard that I haven't verified, but was interesting was there's a new type of police vehicle that mimics like a cell tower. So when you drive past it, your phone thinks it's a cell tower, and therefore your phone goes through it, so it can read text messages, call logs, all that without anything. Now, again,
they better have a warrant for that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It sounds like it's clickbaity. It don't know that it's true,
but they probably have one to be able to do that with a warrant to be able to grab your stuff, because that would be smarter. But who the heck knows these days?
Yes.
But my wife bought a Tesla last weekend, and it's amazing on the app, all the pictures and videos that pops up. Yeah. These people who are messing with Teslas are idiots. Because it's like full. I walk by my blower, and then now there's Ed walking by my blower. You know what I mean? It's just, and I'm like, we don't even need cameras in the front of the house anymore.
Well, a buddy of mine has the self-driving and all that.
Yeah, and so do we. The Model Y, and the self-driving is amazing.
Well, and he's like, so where's my phone? He's like, you can't even though you're just riding shotgun, go like this with your phone, or it'll interrupt and go, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, I can't wait till I can actually sit in the back seat and let it drive, because I'm not allowed to do anything in the front seat. Like, it's nice.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
So I've been holding my phone.
Oh, he said as soon as it raises up.
But what year? So this is the Model Y, that just new one. I had my phone because I was putting a video on to watch the soccer game, and then I set it down there so that that's all I did.
His is a few years old. He's had his for a while.
Yeah, so there's different levels of auto driving, and you need to upgrade. But they also sell this little clip that you can clip behind the steering wheel to pop your phone right there.
Ah, okay. He
So
may not
then
have
you can
that.
watch, then you can do whatever you want in auto drive.
Yeah, he was just talking about like the drive from the country club back to his house. That's what he does. He puts on auto drive.
Yeah, but if he's drunk, it's still going to get him.
Oh no, he's not drunk. He was just saying he wanted to get on his phone. He just realized it keeps interfering with driving. So
yeah, well, but there's ways around it. They even have these little heads you can put in at the camera where it looks at the head of the
So what somebody told me is they didn't buy one because then it voids all your warranties for everything.
Well, it's just messing with everything when you do that stuff. And for us, my wife used this to go to work in the morning, and she doesn't have to think. She just takes her, and it takes her the fast way. For me, and there's like different levels of drive, like slug, normal, whatever. I want the Mad Max. My wife won't let me use Mad Max.
Well, somebody posted, I guess they said you can use Grok AI to change your voice and everything. And this guy, he's like, hey, I forget whatever her name is. Well, I don't want to say it because I have a device in the house. And I guess the Tesla is like, look at that Corolla sitting in front of us, just sitting there taking too long. It's like, yeah, look at that. And then the AI came back and said, yeah, look at that busted A Corolla sitting there blocking us. And goes, you want me to overtake that? You know what? And so sure enough, it drove around him. And so who knows what's real. But anywho. All right, so you're just catching back up. Loan stuff's taking up more of yours. I won't be here next week because I'll be in the air on Tuesday, and then I'll be speaking on Thursday. So I'll
be here Tuesday. I won't be here Thursday.
All right,
so I'll do Tuesday without you.
There you go.
See if Joe's around.
Yeah.
Plus, I need to hit him up because he said he was going to send that.
Yeah, he just got back 3 days ago. Thank you. So
here's the thing. So in the new Tesla's full self-driving supervised system including on the Model Y, it sits atop of the 5 profile lineups. So that you have Sloth, Chill, Standard, Hurry, and Mad Max. And Mad Max makes the car drive more quickly than in a Hurry profile with more frequent lane changes. For contrast, in the same lineup, Sloth drives under the speed limit. Chill stays slower lanes with minimal lane change. Standard drives at normal speed, matching the flow of traffic. Hurry drives faster with the more frequent lane change. So yeah, we're definitely going Mad Max.
Yeah, have to give it a shot.
Well, what's it gonna do? I take over for it most of the time because it's like I know the shortcuts. Right. The other day, instead of going straight up insulin, I went to go pick up something. I'm just going to hit the self-drive. And it took me, it went this way and was going to go up this other road called Florida. And I'm like, no. And it wouldn't even get into that turn lane because you have to get over one more into that turn lane. I'm like, give it here. And then I took over.
Oh, we have just on the last thing on Tesla, I think I'd pop out of here. They just started getting the Tesla taxis here they're testing them in Dallas. So have you seen those, the little gold ones?
No.
So they look all gold. They've got gold rims, like solid. They look very futuristic, but they're just a coupe. They're just 2-seaters. So it will impact, basically Uber, Lyft, all that kind of stuff. But it's a maximum of 2 people, and you'll be able to order it through the Tesla app. So I got a buddy here locally. He's buying into a fleet of them, and all you have to have robots to clean them. You have to have obviously a place to go charge them. But with the new ones, they drive over a mat and charge from the bottom up, instead of having to go and plug them in. So yeah, they're just starting to hit Dallas. I'll send you a picture of one here soon.
Wow. Yeah. And that's the other thing. We got to put one of the little charger things by the side of the house. Well, no, because we don't park in the garage. That's my gym. We only have a 1.5 car garage. It's an older home. So,
and
I got my workout
mansion. No.
I'm in California. It only seems like we have McMansions.
That's right. That means you can just sell your
one. Only price like a McMansion from where you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I'll take this out. Yep. Everybody, thank you for joining Ed Parcaut and myself here on Aces 53. We're here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. Sometimes we have a guest we call a joker. That's someone with a special skill or talent that we want to learn from and want you to learn from as well. The best way to support us is to like and share the information. And as always, Ed, thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
All right, bye.
Bye.